Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please welcome Red 10.
Well, thank you, George, and a very good afternoon, everybody. I'm Squadron Leader Mike Ling, and I'm Red 10. I'm the supervisor with the Royal Air Force aerobatic team, the Red Arrows. I've just checked in with Red 1. I know the pilots are airborne from Exeter Airport with 9 jets today, you'll be glad to hear, ladies and gentlemen. And we're looking forward to putting on the performance here in the fabulous weather, not quite as predicted here at the Bournemouth Air Festival 2015. And the guys, I can tell by the sound of their voices, they're very excited about finishing our run-up displays this week, having had a rather frustrating turn of displays due to the weather. But they're getting the jets ready now for the display, and I'll keep you updated as to their arrival time. We're looking to be here bang on the stroke of 3 o'clock. Now we do have 3 times of display we can fly depending on the weather. 9 Red Arrows, the Royal Air Force aerobatic team for 2015!
Come in, left, now. Hold in the fight, now tight.
Arriving at 400 miles an hour in a shape called Big Battle with the jets around 20 feet apart. The voice you just heard was that of Red 1, Squadron Leader David Montenegro. He just called them into 9 arrow formation in this left-hand bend. The jets now collapsed around 6 feet away from each other. They formed the shape of one big red arrow using those 9 aircraft. Well, out the front is Red 1. He's Squadron Leader David Montenegro. It's his first year as the team's leader. He's a former Hawk instructor and Tornado F3 air defence pilot. He then first joined the Red Arrows back in 2009, flying until 2011 and leading the synchro pair. Out to the front now. Reds 8 and 9 pitch up to roll back rapidly to drop in behind Reds 4 and 5 as they climb at around 30 degrees nose up, heading out to our front right. On the leader's right wing is the first of our 3 new pilots this year. He is Red 2, Flight Lieutenant Mike Bowden. Mike started his career in the Royal Air Force as a force flying instructor. He then moved on to fly both the Harrier GR9 and the Tornado GR4. He joined the Red Arrows at the end of last season. Looking to the right now, they form the shape of chevron for the first of our formation barrel rolls. Are you ready to roll out and fly the chevron roll?
Rolling. Easy. Up.
All 9 jets now starting to go upside down at 400 miles an hour. The aircraft at their closest parts are only 6 feet apart in that formation of chevron. Well, Red 1 is clearly leading at the front and the middle. Then on the left-hand side we have our odd-numbered pilots, and on the right are the even-numbered pilots. In their 3 years with the Red Arrows, they generally start at the front near the leader. As they get more proficient at formation aerobatics, they move further back in the formation. On the leader's left wing right now is the next of our new pilots. He's Red 3, Flight Lieutenant Emmett Cox. Cox is actually from New Zealand, but he moved to the UK in 2002 to join the Royal Air Force and became a Tornado GR4 pilot and Tucano flying instructor. Over the top of RFA Argus now, the smoke goes off as we have formed a new shape. We've introduced this shape this year to celebrate the 75th anniversary of the Battle of Britain. Now, this shape has been put in the display to honour all of those who took part in the Battle of Britain and worked to secure our skies. Ladies and gentlemen, please, a round of applause. This is Spitfire. Back in the summer of 1940, it wasn't just the fighter pilots or the few who worked to secure our skies. Everybody in the Royal Air Force had their own part to play, whether they were aircrew, ground crew, plotters, observers, mechanics, or armourers. Everybody did their own bits to ensure that the skies of the United Kingdom were secure. And today, the Royal Air Force is no different. We operate on the whole force concept, relying on regulars, reservists, civil servants, and contractors to a variety of trades and branches to ensure that the Royal Air Force delivers its output. Now, descending in this left-hand turn, it's our trademark shape. Get your cameras ready. Please post as many pictures as you can on social media of our trademark shape, which is diamond. The lowermost aircraft as we look at it is flown by the last of our 3 new pilots. He is Red 5, Flight Lieutenant Tom Bold. The smoke comes on, ready for the whirlwind. Each of the pilots there in the whirlwind, they fly what we call an aileron roll.
Hold in the bank. Now. Time.
That's the end of the first part of this one-hour display, ladies and gentlemen. So far, you've seen all 9 aircraft together performing close formation aerobatics. Well, now we're going to split off as they get ready to fly the detonator. So the 5 aircraft of Enid fan out at the top. Keep your eyes on Jippo. In his 3rd and final year as they run is 800 miles an hour. They fly. It moves up. The 6-row pair leaves their foot, but they now fly into the 96G, or 6 times the force of gravity now. Everything in their bodies weighs 6 times more than normal. The pilots work really hard to fight the G-force as they fall back towards. Synchro pair slingshot out to the front. Now look to your right, 45 degrees to find Enid. The wings of Enid drop down to form an inverted V shape, but in from the left, the low jet. As he gets ready to fly. Climbing steeply with a red, white and blue stripe, coming into town there is Red 9. Red 9 is Flight Lieutenant Joe Hurston, and he's a 2nd-year pilot with the Red Arrows. He's a former Hawk instructor and Tornado GR4 pilot. He then went on to fly the Hawk. Get your cameras ready before they split in the vortex.